Get this!
Damien, how many times do I have to tell you, no swords?
Why does he get to use one?
Because he's not my son.
Well, maybe I don't want to be either.
The boy was raised on and trained by the sword. I understand why he has difficulty letting go.
He'll learn. And Azrael, you've been a fine addition to the family, but you'll have to learn as well. We don't kill.
What was that?
Someone's stalking us. Let's move.
Goodbye, Batman. Batman!
Father? Feeling sentimental?
Alfred just revealed this to me. Bruce crafted my very own bat uniform. It would appear he truly did want me to take on the mantle. I suppose that time is now.
I guess. But Father's will really didn't give me that impression.
What are you talking about?
What? You never hacked into his database to read it? I guess you're not Batman material after all. Anyway, the will clearly stipulates that in the event of his death, it would go to the one he chose. And it isn't you.
It can't be you. You're far too young to protect Gotham properly.
My age has nothing to do with my ability. After all, I'm blood. Plus, my grandfather trained me, and he's the greatest warrior this world will ever know. But no, it isn't me.
Then who?
Don't worry about it. He's dead.
Doesn't it strike you as odd that Bruce would keep someone who is no longer with us as the heir to the cowl in his will?
Well, maybe Father knew something that we don't. But either way, Grayson isn't here. You win by default.
We'll see.
Man, this is crazy. Robbing a train, just like Jesse James. This is gonna be a big haul for Black Mask. Now the blockbuster's out of the way, there's no crime lord for Bloodhaven. Enter us.
Why are you wearing that Batman mask? He's dead and you look like you go to special camp.
Well, at least my head ain't too small for my body.
Ma told you never to talk about that. Besides, I'm kinda nervous about the Nightwing. He took out Blockbuster. What makes you think we're not next?
The Nightwing's a myth, like Bigfoot or a Yeti or dinosaurs. He ain't real.
You think just because someone's never seen him, he can't be real?
Ah, you're paranoid.
Nah, seriously, even crazier things exist nowadays.
The only crazy thing I see is you.
You know, sometimes, Larry, your words hurt.
Whatever, just keep your eyes open. If we keep our heads together, we'll be fine.
Heads together, like that. Lights out. It didn't knock you out, huh? Can we pretend it did? How much do you weigh? I think it's better for everyone, namely me, if that's gone. I got him! Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go stop your boss. Hey, boss! The coast is clear!
It is? What about the imposter?
Oh, he's right here. We kinda thought you'd want to say hello.
Oh, I do. Crap.
Alright, Mask. Let's go somewhere quiet and talk. Alright, Mask, talk. Why'd you come to Bloodhaven?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Talk!
You know, I gotta say, you remind me of someone.
I asked you a question. Why leave Gotham and come to Bloodhaven?
Ain't it obvious the main crime lord got taken out, so I'm moving in? I guess I know who's responsible. You call yourself Nightwing, huh? What's that supposed to mean?
But why leave Gotham? With Batman gone, I'm sure it's easy to take over a crime empire.
A couple reasons. Maybe I just want to change of pace. Not to mention, with the bats gone, everything's crazy. I ain't managing the crime over there now. Plus, we thought Bloodhaven didn't have a protector. Well, until now.
I know for a fact Gotham is still being monitored. Crime is still being fought.
Ha! Not very well. Why don't you mosey on over there and show them what's what? After all, you took out Blockbuster, you stopped me. Looks like you can get the job done. Or do you not want to be in the spotlight?
Gotham's not my problem.
Sure, kid, sure. Or there is a problem that you're hiding from. Hey, you know who you look like?
Yeah, the guy that's about to turn you over to the police. Even when you're dead, I can't get away from you. So you do know about Father's death? Who's there? Who are you? What with your absence at his funeral, I figured word had yet to reach you, Grayson. Who are you? Who do I look like? Me. Back when I was naive. I doubt much has changed. Wait, did you say father? You're Damian? Bruce made his son the new Robin? He made his son the best Robin, yes. Okay then, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? I think the question should be, why aren't you dead? Yeah, about that. How'd you find me? Starfire. How do you know Corey? After Father's death, Alfred sent me to live with the Titans for a while. But it was short-lived. Congratulations, you're not my least favorite Robin anymore. Not Tim's biggest fan, huh? Truth is, I didn't really care for any of them, except maybe Raven, what with her father being so powerful and all. But she didn't give me the time of day, so she's clearly insane. Right. So why are you here? Starfire thought it would be good if I met you, and I agreed. After all, Father trained you, so his legacy lives within you. And you want to feel more connected to your dad through me? That's nice. I could care less about that. All I want to do is finish my training. I doubt you have much to offer, but just in case Father taught you something that he had yet to teach me, I want to absorb the information. After all, I'm blood. I must uphold the legacy. Is that all you care about? Legacy? What else is there? How about the fact that your father just died? Life ends, but a legacy doesn't. So let's see what you got. And don't show me that voice-changing garbage. Batman wouldn't approve, and it isn't useful. You were spying on me? Of course. Had to observe your weaknesses. You're Bruce's son, all right.
activated. Simulation complete.
Master Azrael, why don't you use your new uniform?
Because I don't feel like I've earned it.
Master Bruce must have had confidence in your abilities to provide it for you.
Alfred, where is Dick Grayson?
Buried alongside Master Wayne.
Don't lie to me, Alfred. Bruce Wayne is not the kind of man that simply forgets to update his will. If Grayson was truly dead and he wanted me to take over the cowl, he would have documented it.
Perhaps the will you came upon was simply a document Master Wayne had yet to delete.
Again, that is not something Batman would do. He has contingencies for everything and plans out every step well in advance. Even the way he died seems out of character. Either his murderer knew everything about him better than he knew himself, or something strange is going on, and I want to know what.
Your intuition is uncanny. Very well. I believe Master Wayne would want you to know the truth about Master Grayson.
What's with the little blue bird? That was a Wingding prototype. Wingding? Alright, not the coolest name, but it's better than Batarang. No. So, you were in the circus? Yeah, but you already knew that. I'm sure Bruce included it in his file on me. Doesn't have a file on you. That's great. You were a cop? Yeah, some time ago. Is that Barbara Gordon? You were married to Batgirl? Also, some time ago, but that's over. Well then why is her picture still up? Come on, the sparring room's over here. Another Wingding? No, just a symbol. Why is it in here? Because it's awesome. Let's get started. Alright, put them up. You've got passion, kid, but you gotta clear your mind. Now, I know you didn't like the whole voice-changing thing, and no, Bruce didn't really approve, but it does work to trick your opponent. Do something they don't expect. I will never fight like that. It's ridiculous. Well, then just keep trying to hit me. You've got power behind your punch, but not a lot of focus. I'm telling you, Damien, you're just being predictable. I thought you were trained by Batman and Ra's al Ghul. I can't do this. It's my fault father is dead. And my grandfather, for that matter. Come on, Damien, you know that's not true. You're right. That does work. That was fun. What, doing a very morbid version of my tricking technique or punching me in the face? Both. Okay then, well at least it worked. So what's your weapon of choice? Father wanted me to use a staff. He never let me use my weapon of choice. Well, what is your weapon of choice? The sword, like my grandfather trained me with. Well then why don't you use a sword? Father felt it was too lethal. Well, you know there are non-lethal ways of using a sword, Damien. I know, but he didn't trust me to use them. Well, do you trust yourself to? It's not that I don't. It's just that I'm not so sure that I agree not to kill. You have to make that decision for yourself, Damien. Bruce didn't kill because he knew that if he did, he'd go down a dark road that he wouldn't be able to return from. And why don't you kill? I think it has to do with each and every situation. And I know that crossing that line comes with serious consequences, but my main reason is because I'm a big believer in second chances. Well, in order to honor Father's wishes, as much as I dislike it, I suppose I'll give the staff a second chance. If that's what you want. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, now just stay focused and try to land a couple hits. You can't leave yourself open like that, Damien. I can literally feel how disinterested you are in this thing. Just focus. Focus doesn't mean get angry. You got a couple hits in, but you still left yourself open. I hate this thing! The staff is all about balance, Damien, but before you can have that physically, you have to have it mentally. Well then stop talking and show me. Okay, like I said, the staff is all about balance. This always came naturally to me because of my background in the circus. Now, you don't have that experience, but I'm sure you can draw from something. See? Keep yourself centered. You definitely look like you belong in a circus. I'm not doing that. Suit yourself, and maybe the staff isn't for you. So why exactly did you leave the circus? You seriously don't know? I know you're an orphan, so I'm sure it has something to do with that. Well, yeah. My parents and I were called the Flying Graysons. We were trapeze artists. Okay, so what happened? Well, our act gained a lot of popularity, so we saw a lot of cities and met a lot of people. One of which was a man named Tony Zuko. He was a mob lord who offered us quote-unquote protection. When my father refused, he was angry, so he tampered with our equipment. So your parents... Yeah. And Bruce was in the crowd that night. That's when he adopted me. Huh. And whatever happened to Zuko? Well, when I learned the truth about Bruce and discovered that he was Batman, that's when he took me on as Robin. And, he did something for me that he always wanted to be able to do for himself. Find closure. He helped me hunt down Zuko, and I got just that. Did you kill him? No. I'm a believer in second chances, remember? Not just for him, but for me too. It was a new start. Bruce helped me to see that I didn't need to go through with it. I could move on. And I did. When do you consider it necessary to kill? Trust me, Damien, when you're faced with that situation, the question isn't, when is it necessary to kill? It's when is it necessary not to? You really think the repercussions run that deep? I know they do. Because truth is, you don't even have to ask yourself that question. You know when someone is beyond redemption. Well, either way, I'm done with the staff. Let's try something else.
For as long as I can remember, I have wanted to be one thing: the protector of Gotham. I appreciate everything you have done for me, Bruce. The fact that you are no longer with us does not rest easy with me, and I vow that your murderer will be brought to justice. However, before that quest can begin, I feel that I must officially earn the title Protector of Gotham. But before that honor can be bestowed upon me, I must defeat Dick Grayson. Because while you have taken me under your wing, trained me well, and shown me the ways of the Caped Crusader, I am not your first choice. So as far as I'm concerned, until I am certain that my skill set is equal to or greater than the one that you have chosen, the honor of the cowl does not belong to me.
So, if you're not sticking with the staff, are you gonna try the whole non-lethal sword angle? I guess. Damien? Where did you get that sword? My grandfather. This is the sword of the League of Assassins. I know that sword. I have history with... You've got to be kidding me. What is it? And you have history with my grandfather's sword? We'll have to talk about it later. Black Mask and his men just escaped. I'm coming with you. You really don't. I said I'm coming with you. Okay, I'll get you an extra helmet. Excuse me? This is just degrading. Now, about that sword! I really don't want to talk about that right now, Damien. Fine. Now, I didn't read any files on you. How much do you know about me? Just what Alfred kept me up to date on. I know your mom is Talia al Ghul and your grandfather is Ra's al Ghul. Not that it's any of Alfred's business, or yours for that matter, but what else do you know? Well, I know they were both murdered, so I'm guessing that's when you met Bruce and found out that he was your dad. And he made you the new Robin. The best Robin, yes. Which brings up some more questions. Why aren't you Robin anymore? What's Nightwing supposed to mean? And why did you fake your death? Can we stop playing 20 questions right now and focus on this Black Mask thing? Fine, but I'm gonna get answers, Grayson. Hey, Bats, sorry I'm late. The Titans have been hunting down Hive, and we think we're getting close.
Dick, we need to talk.
Oh boy, I've heard that before. Okay, what's up?
Batman and Robin is a full-time job. I require 100% devotion.
I get that, but my team
Is now a thing of the past.
What? I can't just leave them. What about you? You have the Justice League.
The difference is you are not ready to lead a team.
You always do this, Bruce. You hold me back and keep me in your shadow.
The choice is yours, Dick. You can either prematurely run a team on your own, or stay here and remain as Robin.
Robin is mine, Bruce, and you know why, whether I'm here or there.
As I said.
Unbelievable. Fine. I'm gone.
If you leave, we're done.
I know. One month. It took you 1 month to replace me, Bruce. What's his name? Jason? Some thug you met on the street? I told you Robin was mine. That's what my mom called me before.
Dick, it's not what
It's exactly what I think. Like you said, Batman. We're done. Okay, let's do this quick. Hang on, we can't just jump in. Let's see what we're getting into. Besides Black Mask, there's a few henchmen. And a shark. Our access point is over here. Did you say shark? Alright, there they are, down there. What are we waiting for?
What the? Is that Robin?
Sure is. Robin!
Ugh. Hey, look, the Nightwing's back.
It's just Nightwing. There's no the.
Oh, why'd you change it?
I didn't change it, you moron. There never was a the. Alright, let's get this over with. Stop running!
Yeah, okay, kid, let me get right on that.
End of the line.
Thanks for giving me an opening, kid.
That all you got? Wait, I'm sorry. Man, I'm good. Huh. Where'd that shark go? Robin, wait! Remember what we talked about? I remember talking about how it's my decision! It is, but I also recall you saying that you want to uphold Batman's legacy. There's only one way to do that. Fine! Ah! There, I didn't kill him. Happy?
You got to make that choice on your own, Damien, so you should be happy.
I guess. Now, I want to know about the connection to you and my grandfather's sword.
Oh yes, Dick Grayson. Do tell him all about how you led a team despite the fact that Batman said you weren't ready, and how that choice ultimately got your good friend killed by that sword.
Azrael? What are you doing here? And who is this guy?
As the boy said, I am called Azrael, Batman's second choice as protector of Gotham.
Second choice?
Indeed. Even though you abandoned him, he still chose you as his replacement.
Look, buddy, I don't know what your deal is, but...
My deal, Dick Grayson, is that I do not agree with Bruce's choice to choose you. However, I must honor it. So you and I will have a duel. If I can defeat you, then I can in good conscience take on the title, Protector of Gotham.
Yeah, no thanks. Not interested in going back to Gotham. You abandoned Father Grayson?
Indeed he did. Batman may very well be alive today, if not for Grayson's negligence.
How do you know all this, Azrael?
Alfred revealed to me his files.
I thought you said there were no files, Damien. Well, I never saw them. But perhaps he's right. If you hadn't abandoned Father, he might still be here.
I am absolutely right. You are not fit to protect Gotham, and I'm going to prove it.
I don't have to listen to this dude. Go protect Gotham, don't protect Gotham, I don't care. You do what you think is right. I'll do the same. I want to know everything you know about this alleged abandonment.
I'll tell you everything, once we get to where we're going.
What are you talking about?
It's clear Grayson is going to need some incentive. I'm sorry about this, Damien. You know, this truly is a fine sword. I can see why your grandfather would gift it to his pupils.
Let me go.
In time, Boy Wonder. In time.
Why are you doing this?
Tell me, Damien, have you ever wondered why you're the fourth Robin, and not just the fourth sidekick?
I don't know. Because Father's bad at coming up with superhero names?
The name Robin does not come from Batman. You see, I recently discovered it was a name given to Grayson by his mother.
So?
So the name does not have any significance for you, Tim, or Jason. Clearly, Batman called all of you Robin in order to hold on to something that died a long time ago.
And that is?
A relationship with the one he truly desired to take on the mantle.
You need to stop obsessing over this mantle thing. He built you a suit. Isn't that enough?
No! Don't you see? The only reason I was gifted that uniform was because of the fallout with Grayson. Because he faked his death and chose a different path. Otherwise, I would not even be up for consideration. Well, that changes tonight. Once I defeat Grayson, once I best him, I will know that I am worthy of the cowl.
You do realize how pathetic you sound, right?
This is coming from the boy who goes against everything he believes in just to uphold a legacy.
That's different. I'm Blood.
Spin it however you like, boy. At least I am being true to what I believe in. Now, let's get Batman's golden boy over here, so that we can settle this once and for all.
What do you want?
I believe I made myself clear, Grayson.
I'm not gonna duel you, dude.
Oh, you will, if you'd like to remain deceased in the eyes of the one you're hiding from.
How do you know about him?
Oh, I've done my research, just like Batman would. I know exactly why you faked your death, Grayson.
You think this behavior is like Batman?
I may be going outside the lines a bit on this one, but I am doing what is necessary. If you would like to remain dead, and if you would like to save your latest replacement from harm, be here within the hour. No need for foolish speeches. I've said my piece. Just give me your all. Do not hold back. You're not as talkative as I expected.
You said you wanted a duel, not a conversation.
You are clearly giving me your all. It is only fair that I do the same.
Come on! I've gotten out of straitjackets! One hand!
You fight very well, Grayson. But you're no Batman.
Ah, look at that. Disarmed. Guess you're no Batman either.
On the contrary, I have contingencies. Oh, right. You're afraid of this sword. Tell me, how does it feel to know that your friend would still be alive if you would simply listen to Batman?
I live with that mistake every day.
Exactly, a mistake. The protector of Gotham cannot afford to make mistakes.
Of course they can. That's what second chances are for.
Second chances don't come every day.
But when they do come around, it's up to us to take them.
Who taught you that nonsense?
Who do you think?
Well, clearly Batman was wrong in choosing you. So perhaps he was incorrect about second chances.
Azrael, stop!
Batman?
Gotcha. Hey, you did my voice changing technique. I just gave you an opening. Good morning, Bloodhaven, and what a fine morning it is. Because today we have the inside scoop on the mystery of the Nightwing. Due to this blurry photo of the notorious crime lord Blockbuster being taken down by a shadowy figure, many of us have wondered, who is this mysterious hero? Shortly after old Blocky was put in prison, the name Nightwing hit the streets. Some of us assumed that Bloodhaven must have a new protector. Others thought he was just a myth. Well now, because of this security footage, we can confirm that Bloodhaven does indeed have a protector. So let's all welcome the Nightwing. There's no the.
Well, I suppose the cat's out of the bag.
What are you doing here?
I owe you an apology. I became so invested with making sure that I was worthy of the cowl that I lost sight of what was important. You proved that you were worthy of being Batman's first choice. You utilized your Robin just as he would. I hope you can forgive me.
Well, this is where a second chance would come in, Azrael. And don't tell Damien you think of him as my Robin. You'll never hear the end of it.
Speaking of second chances, I must request that you return. Gotham needs its protector, Dick Grayson. And I know that you've been in hiding. But let's face it, your location has been exposed to the one who's looking for you. Whether you're here or there, you know that a war is coming.
So, you still blame me for Bruce's death? Truth is, I never thought you walking away got him killed. I suppose I was just trying to come to grips with the fact that, on the night he died, I did the same thing. Wait a second, is Damian Wayne about to admit a fault? Don't push it, Grayson. After all, you're the one that taught me about second chances. I'm not gonna hang on to the what if. I'm gonna move on. Surprisingly well said. So, you never told me. What does Nightwing mean? I think you just said it. I prefer the name Robin. At least there's a legacy attached to it. Yeah, my mother's. I understand that the name belongs to you, and Father got that as well. He wasn't trying to replace you, Grayson. He was trying to hold on to your memory. Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. And trust me, the name Nightwing has its own background. Doubt it. Maybe someday I'll tell you the story. Sure, if Gotham doesn't kill us. So when are we leaving? Soon.
Good morning, Bloodhaven, and what a fine morning it is. Because today we have the inside scoop on the mystery of the Nightwing. Now, because of this security footage, we can confirm that Bloodhaven does indeed have a protector. So let's all welcome the Nightwing.
I knew killing Batman would bring you out of the woodwork. Grayson.